Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's Saturday. You know what that means? Of course it means you're here continuing the journey of Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Season 1, Episode 5, of course, will not know the title until I get into the episode. Now, we're back on the regular schedule, no breaks, and also we're back to the way of watching the show with me not knowing the title beforehand, because the way I was watching it was working until we got to Episode 4, and somehow it just wasn't there. So I had to go to Tubi of all places, and I know it's available on Tubi, I think HBO Max as well. But they readily show you the titles, and I don't want to see the titles because they really are giving them away. Like, once you see the title of the episode, it really gives away what you're about to see. So I don't want to see the titles beforehand. I want to dive in as blind as I can, and that's the way I want to go about it. Last week's episode was pretty interesting. It was Red Tornado, and he was trying to find the spirit of Christmas. And we had this character, this villain, Funhouse, which I thought I knew of this character, but apparently not, because I guess they had to create this character for some weird reason within the show, because you can't find any information outside of the fact that he was in Brave and the Bold. So I'm like, okay, because I thought this is some obscure villain, which makes sense because so far Batman has had some more obscure characters in the mix and characters you're not really, familiar with. And from what I've understood about this show before diving in, from people saying, this show really highlights a lot of unknown or lesser known characters, which is great. So I was like, okay, this must be a very obscure villain that I thought I knew about. Apparently not. So I don't know what to expect. And the thing is, this show has shown me within 4 episodes so far, it is very unpredictable. And I love that. So we're going to dive in and see what happens here, guys. Season 1, Episode 5. Let's dive in. Let's see what they show us. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh. Holy crap. This is awesome.
Are you kidding?
Guy Gardner.
This mission involved a lot of cleaning.
Kilowog.
Watch it, lunkhead.
You watch it.
Ooh, does it mean when
Oh no, don't mess with the little guy.
Hey, I get these cuffs off, pal.
And when Cavalians interact with any...
Oh no. Look at all the Green Lanterns. That is so cool. That's so cool. Oh. Where is he? Where's this idiot? Dude, this is crazy. I'm annoyed now. Batman, leave me alone. What are you working on there, Batman? You know what? I'm gonna allow this. That's fine.
No.
Oh, wow. I was like, what is that? Day of the Dark. Okay. I like how it's a little bit... not really sure what it means. Oh, yeah. Go back. Exactly. What the... is that an Arrow car? Oh my God, it is.
Really, Green Arrow, I can handle this myself.
Afraid that I'll show you up again, Bats?
I mean, sure. Oh. Oh, okay. So many villains.
We're tied.
As
Oh,
if
wow.
that really matters.
Of
It
course
doesn't.
It doesn't.
So maybe Green Arrow and I are just a little competitive.
Oh.
Carry us back to home and heart.
What just happened?
We've just been teleported.
It is the 5th century AD. The
Wait.
place is Britain, and I
Is that Professor Paradox?
am Merlin Ambrosius,
What?
with which I have brought you here. It was a desperate act by a desperate man.
This
Not
is-
long
what?
ago, a
This is
student
insane.
of mine, King Arthur's half-sister, and attacked Camelot.
What the
The knights of the Round
hell?
Table fought valiantly, but they were no match for Morgana's enchantments. The student
This is
had surpassed
crazy.
the master, and a terrible darkness.
The sword and the
Sword in
stone.
the stone.
What the fuck is this episode?
I hid it away
Oh my
years
God.
ago. Only the one who is worthy can retrieve it.
And this is why you brought us here.
You know what you must do, my pet.
Jason Blood lives to serve.
Jason
It's not
Blood.
Jason Blood.
Holy crap, this episode just keeps getting crazier.
Gone, gone, the form of man.
I don't even know what to think. You get the voice of freaking Professor Paradox, and they're in medieval times, the sword and stone.
Fated to free the sword. You are our shining hope.
Oh, come on.
Really? He's the one? There he is. Yep. Oh, damn, right away. Fight the beast. And you fight him, I guess.
Demon's claws.
Okay, there you go. Now you're prepared for a medieval fight.
We're fighting for our lives against a horde of
Yeah, and you're still
supernatural
counting.
creatures. This isn't the time for infantile games.
And he's ready. Oh. Yeah, just pick him up. Take him away.
You shall be my servant again.
Servant. Oh, shit. And, okay. Let's say they explode.
31.
He's throwing a giant rock, of course.
Unrestrained.
Doesn't seem amused.
Incompetent slave. Never send a demon to do a queen's job.
It was my arrow that nailed the demon.
Nope, back grenade took him down.
Think your horse needs a rest from carrying that enormous ego?
The time has come for the
Time has
one
come.
who is worthy to enter the tower and pluck Excalibur from the stone.
They're gonna go in together
If
to
I
see.
turn out to be
I watch
the
them both
one, you're not gonna
pull the
take it
sword and all that.
personally,
That's gonna happen.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're ogres.
Ogres. He
Plural?
just said ogres.
Brothers, I'm afraid.
Yeah, they're giant. In his nose. Oh, that's terrible.
His victory?
You may now enter and retrieve Excalibur. Camelot is saved.
I have no intention of stopping him at all. In fact,
What?
I want the Dark Knight to reach his destiny.
What? Oh my god! Dude, that is fucking badass. Holy shit.
Go.
That
Claim
outfit
your
is
destiny.
fucking awesome.
You traitorous witch!
Oh, witch. No. Everybody wanted to say bitch.
Stop the Dark Knight from gaining
Here's a-
Excalibur.
oh,
If
oh,
you
a
fail,
sword.
our
There you go.
lives
Here's a
will
sword.
be lost and-
Come on,
You got the
Bat.
fight.
You're not gonna let her dance you around like a puppet, are you?
This is freaking awesome. Oh my god. Trick arrows, man. Trick arrows. The lightning and everything just making it so much cooler. What you gonna do, Green Arrow? What you gonna do?
Easy, Bats.
Green arrow.
Yes. Break. Come on. Oh, oh shit.
Change, change, O form of man! Release the light from me!
Oh. There it is.
Fulfill your destiny,
Fulfill.
Dark Knight. Remove the sword.
Ah, okay. I figured. Keep the suit
Game's
though.
over, LaFay.
Blood to me now. To the dead.
Uh-oh. Oh, Gorge becomes a dragon. It's not gonna
It
fall.
won't come out.
Then you're not the one who is worthy?
Careful. So it's Green Arrow? He's not dead, obviously. They're all trying to fight, and it's not really doing much.
Surrender, old man.
Surrender.
Arthur's reign is done.
Oh, shit.
You?
Yep. He's not dead. Pull the sword.
I know. I'm amazing, right?
Maybe the one who was worthy
Together.
is really two.
Together. Yes. They pulled it out together. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh. Didn't I show the impact of it, but still.
King Arthur will be most grateful for all you have done.
Good.
I have no doubt that he will knight you both.
Again.
As in, always?
This conduct is most unbecoming in candidates for knighthood.
Oh, they didn't get knighted or meet King Arthur. Aw. And there you have it, guys. This might be the craziest episode so far, and we're only 5 episodes into this show, and they just did some crazy shit here. Not only, first of all, not only does Green Arrow have a car, he has an arrow car. What the fuck? Besides that, we had a lot of villains in the opening scene. A lot of them I don't recognize, some we do, but anyways, crazy, and they were all like being competitive and everything. Even before that, we had the opening with freaking, Guy Gardner and that alien that grew giant because he's a fucking idiot, pouring like coffee or whatever on. There's Kilowog and all shit. And I had the voice cast pulled up because we had a lot of characters here, so I want to make sure I get them all right and everything. But yeah, that whole stuff with Guy Gardner and seeing all the Green Lantern stuff, cool, awesome stuff. It's a great opening, but the rest of the episode, that's really more important. We might get back to the Green Lantern stuff in a second, but anyways. So the arrow car, Merlin for some reason is in present time in the prison escapee sequence, and he transports Green Arrow and Batman back to medieval times where Morgan, I guess Le Fay or whatever, this sorceress that was taken, that took over, like, and her brother, King Arthur and everything, was taken down, and Merlin was there. He lost the magic fight, I guess, with Le Fay. And Etrigan is also there too. And there's the Sword of the Stone. A lot of layers of stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff here. But Merlin's like, hey, oh no, by the way, I'm Professor Paradox, the voice of Professor Paradox for the Ben 10 universe. I'm voicing Merlin. I'm basically playing another, like, crazy character and sounding just like Professor Paradox. Just like, what? But he's like, hey, I heard about you, Batman, and I think you're the one to pull the Sword in the Stone to stop Le Fay, because King Arthur and his round table and everybody were turned to stone and all this stuff, and Le Fay has a demon, Etrigan, which I don't think he actually addressed that, but Etrigan's there, Jason Blood, he's there. And then you have that whole entire stuff where Etrigan is throughout the episode, and Merlin actually helps break the kind of holding that Le Fay has on him, which is good, but then he kind of just disappears or whatever. But it's cool to see him in the episode because he's a lesser known character. As I mentioned in the intro, there's a lot of, like, lesser known and unknown characters that are within this show, which is really cool, highlighting them. But then Etrigan leaves, so, like, I don't know what his, like, I'm assuming we'll see him again, maybe down the road. But it was cool to see another DC Comics character within, for some reason, medieval times. I wonder if it's like to where he was pulled from a different time period and he was pulled back in, or maybe he was actually around back then in this era of the show. I'm not really sure, or in this continuity of the show, not era, but yeah, I wonder what the case of that is. But the whole goal is to get Batman to the Sword in the Stone, to get to that Excalibur, because Merlin believes Batman's the one to pull it. As we saw, Le Fay becomes a giant dragon, and Batman and Green Arrow both pull it together, which is interesting, because also the fire breath that she sends out does actually not show you the sword being pulled out. It shows you Batman holding it, but we don't see exactly, even though both hands were on it, and then the flames came through or whatever from Le Fay in her dragon form, but we didn't really see it actually being pulled out of the stone. So I'm guessing it really was both of them, and they are, I guess, in their kind of little competitive ways, counting that taking out of Le Fay, killing her as a tie. Like, we're both kind of tied in a sense. So, interesting. Like, they just killed a villain, and as we know, Batman has a no-kill rule for the most part in a lot of iterations of his continuity. So I guess in this situation, since she turned King Arthur and the Round Table and everybody into stone, and she's probably murdered people, I guess it's fine. Would this mess up the time period, though? Like, what if she wasn't meant to die at that point? Like, it's like, there's a lot of layers to this. I don't know. It's going to mess with the timeline? I don't think so. And, of course, with them being combative and being a little back and forth, Batman and Green Arrow, they never got to be knighted, or they never got to meet King Arthur, which would have been, I thought, maybe they're going to show this. Like, nope. Merlin's like, no, we're done. Goodbye. I think the highlight of the episode, and I should have mentioned this earlier, but I was, like, wanting to build up to it a little bit. The highlight for sure is the new suit. The red suit that he gets from Le Fay, Batman does in the third act. That is easily the biggest moment of the episode. Besides all of, like, oh my god, within like 2-3 minutes, here's Merlin, we're in a different time period now. King Arthur and the Round Table, the Sword and the Stone, all this shit. Besides all that, and then realizing Merlin is also the voice actor voicing Merlin is also Professor Paradox from Ben 10 lore. Love Ben 10 shit, as you guys may know. And if you don't know that, I've been covering Ben 10 since 2021 on the channel, so it's been a huge journey, and I'm literally about to wrap up as I'm filming this video. I'm only a few episodes away till wrapping up the entire continuity of 4 fucking shows. And Professor Paradox, who the voice David McCallum, I think I have pronounced his name, who voiced Merlin, he's been voicing a pretty important character, Professor Paradox, on Ben 10 for quite a number of years as I've been watching the show, and he's a very important character to a lot of multiversal, like, time travel shit. So there's that. So to have him voicing the character of Merlin is just weird, bizarre, but it kind of fits. But yeah, besides all that craziness of, like, all this stuff dropping within 2 or 3 minits of, like, wait, what the hell? Different time period. Merlin's here, the voice actor. I know him from another series, franchise. And then you have Sword and Stone. All this stuff. Actually, like, oh my god, then you have Batman have this fucking badass looking suit. Badass. Loved it. Love the red. Just love the design. And I think it is based off of a design in the comics. I'm not 100% sure, because I do believe there is it's called Batman 1 Million or something, or there's some sort of like costume that I know was taken from a comics and put into one of the Batman Arkham games, and it looked like this, but it was purple, because the design of the actual bat symbol was similar, but it was purple. But this is red, and I'm wondering like if it was a direct pull from a comic of this look of Batman, because if there is, I don't remember it, and I want to fucking read it, or if whatever. I want to see more of the suit, because it was pretty damn cool. It was really awesome. So yeah, can't complain too much. This episode fucking killed. So yes, the opening Green Lantern stuff was awesome, as well as I was trying to briefly get to, past that point, but it was cool to see that. I was honestly expecting, based on like the fact that we're just seeing the Green Lantern Corps, we're seeing Oa, we're seeing a bunch of Green Lanterns, and then here's Kilowog, we have Guy Gardner. I'm like, okay, normally intros don't carry over into like the main episode. It's just like a little like kind of side story that takes place for a minute or two, and then we dive into the actual episode. But I'm like thinking, this is a lot happening here, which is not normal, because like normally it's not this intricate and a lot of layers within the opening sequence before the title intro. So I'm thinking maybe this is one of those times where it's an actual episode dedicated to the Oa stuff, and we're going to follow another mission, or something happens after the credits roll of the opening sequence, and then we're still following Guy Gardner and Batman, which I would have been fine with. But I gotta be honest, once we dove into like this fucking shit and went back in time, everything changed. And this episode, I think, is the craziest episode, as I said, and I think it's probably, to me, the best episode I've seen so far of this show, for sure, because of the amount of craziness and what they pulled off here in a short amount of time. Because realistically, this should have been another 20-30 minutes, because they could have easily milked some of this stuff out, and it would have been fucking cool. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know whether my computer did something there, just some little like not just a little bloop, like my apps reloaded or something, like that, refreshed. I have no idea what happened here, but I think we're still recording. We're still good. But yeah, so anyways, overall, sorry for this that really threw me off for a second, like what the fuck just happened. But yeah, we're still good. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know your thoughts about this episode, guys. Do you think it's the best one so far that I've seen? I'm curious to know if you believe that or not. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next week. I love the fact this show has keep surprising me and keep on surprising me. I want it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.